All right, guys, let's get some NBA picks and props for Wednesday, February 28th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Start us off.
Yeah, reverse sweep. But like I always say, that's harder to do than sweeping. I gave out the Hornets plus 14.5 versus the Bucks. The Hornets, they got rolled in this game by 38 points. I figured they would put up more than a fight, obviously, but it's hard to put up a fight when Giannis and Dame combined for 40-plus points in the first half, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, NBA is a cruel, cruel world. As of late, I gave out the 76ers plus 12.5 on the road against the Boston Celtics. Tie game with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and the 76ers put up 10 points down the stretch. They lost by double digits, 15-plus points. So we did go 0-1 on the game pick there. Trey, let's go with the player props. More the same. Have you start us off? Or for myself,
I got a win here at least. I gave out Donovan Mitchell over 23.5 points versus the Mavericks. Mitchell, he scored 31 points in this game, and he was just dynamic. He is fun to watch, honestly, whenever he starts cooking. Under the radar, dark horse MVP candidate.
Ooh. Yeah, I had another 0-1 day. I gave out Jordan Poole over 16.5 points. It got a massive boost going up against the Warriors tonight. Trey, you can take Jordan Poole off the floor, but he's still going to put up shots even when he's on the bench. He put up 17 shots in this game. He only scored 12 points against his former team. He started the game off 2 of 13, and he made his first 2 of 3 shots. Can you believe that? He sat on the bench basically the entire third quarter, most of the fourth quarter. He did not cash. It was a perma bench from the Wizards head coach there for Jordan Poole. He would not stop shooting the ball. But 0-1 day for myself. Trey, let's go to the group play from yesterday. We both gave out the Thunder. -10 against the Rockets. No idea how. I think the Thunder started out pretty hot in the first quarter. I haven't checked the scores since, but they are still playing right now. But let's go to the group play for tomorrow. It is going to be the Kings going on the road to face off against the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets -7.5 at home, over under 229.5. I'll start. I'm going to take the Kings plus 7.5 because they just got embarrassed at home against Miami Heat without Jimmy Butler, Rozier, and Tyler Hero. So I'm taking the Kings plus 7.5. I don't care about anything else. This is a get right spot for the Kings, and don't get embarrassed again by the Kings. So I'm going to take the Kings plus 7.5.
Yeah, I'm going to be going with the Nuggets here in this game, actually. Give me them here -7.5. It's hard for me to fade the Nuggets at home in Denver, especially with the hot streak that Jokic has coming into this game. You guys can see what Bear put down on the key player, Jokic, 3 straight triple-doubles, and they're not even 3 straight triple-doubles. There are 3 straight monster stat line games where he is just filling up the stat sheet and impacting the game. Playoffs are coming closer. The Nuggets know that they need to start ramping up as the season is getting closer to an end, and they know that they need to get that number 1 seed. They don't want to be traveling anywhere. They saw what that home court looked like coming to Denver last year, and I expect them to want that to happen here again this season. So I'm going to be going with the Nuggets here, -7.5, a little head-to-head.
Yeah, those triple-doubles, I think it was like 25, 15, and 15 for all of them, but one he got 14 rebounds. I was going to put 3 straight 25, 15, and 15 games, but I think he got 14 rebounds in one of those games. So, yeah, he's been a monster. I completely understand why you take the Nuggets, but we'll battle here. We'll battle. I've got the Kings. You got the Nuggets. Have you start us off for our game picks tomorrow?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be talking about this Cleveland Cavaliers going up against Chicago Bulls game, and this is going to be an entertaining game to watch. Both teams, they did play yesterday, so they're coming into a second game of a back-to-back, so we might see some tired legs here in this game. The Cavaliers, they enter this one with a 37-19 record. They're also 28-28 ATS. In Cleveland, they're 18-9 on the road this year. They've been road warriors all year long. And the Bulls, they come in this game with a 27-30 record. They're also 30-26-1 ATS. And Chicago, they're 15-13 at home this year. But I do not think that being at home will be enough for the Bulls here in this game. Give me the Cavaliers. It was at -3 earlier whenever I was doing my research. It's already up to -4.5. I don't know if I love that or hate that. That obviously means all the money's coming in. But as me and Barry both know, that usually means something not good. And I'm also going to be going out with the under 219.5 total points in this game. The Cavaliers, they've won 7 straight games going up against Chicago. And Cleveland, they won those 7 games by an average score of 114-102, which finishes under this number. But one of those 7 games was a double overtime game. And if we take out that double OT game, the other 6 games average score was 109-96, which is way under this number. I expect another, slow-paced, low-scoring game, but I believe that the Cavaliers should be able to win this game by more than 2.5 buckets. Their firepower in their backcourt and their defensive presence in their front court, it's just going to overwhelm the Bulls here in this game, and we've seen that historically as well. Over the last 6 games, besides the OT game, the Bulls are not even averaging triple digits against the Cavs, and I expect that to continue. Give me the Cavs here, -3.5 against the Bulls, and the under 219.5 total points as well.
Double play. I love it, Trey. For my play tonight, going to be looking at your favorite team going on the road, Lakers. Traveling to take on the Clippers. I say traveling. It's not really traveling. It's a home game because both these teams play in the same arena, but it's technically a road game for the Lakers. I'm taking the Lakers in this game, plus 3.5 going up against the Clippers. The Clippers are the better team, in my opinion, by a wide margin, but the Lakers are a little bit more in desperation mode. Only 3 games above 500, looking to solidify themselves to the top 16 before the NBA playoffs. This would be a monster win for them if they were able to pull off the upset. And it looks like Paul George is not going to be playing this game for the Clippers. The Clippers are coming off a loss to the Sacramento Kings. They lost that game by 16 points, and they've actually dropped 2 of the last 3 games. The other game they lost was against the Thunder, and the Lakers have also dropped 2 of the last 3 games. Both these teams have been playing some good quality teams. They lost to the Suns and the Warriors, but I do think the edge in this game is going to be the absence of Paul George for the Clippers. They did not look great offensively without Paul George on the floor. They only put up 107 points against a really bad defensive team in the Sacramento Kings in their last game. And the Lakers are a very streaky three-point shooting team, but whenever they're on, they can put you away with the amount of threes they hit. I think the Lakers hit a ton of threes in this game against Clippers, and they find a way to win the game as an underdog. I'm taking the Lakers against the Clippers, plus 3.5 as the play. Trey, let's go to the props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, and you can parlay that play with this play. Give me LeBron James to go over 36.5 PRAs against the Clippers. I really love this over for GOAT James here in this game because as the playoffs inch closer, we're going to see LeBron kick it up another notch. And whenever we add in that this is a battle of LA here in this game, I just expect to see vintage LeBron here. And that's because that is what we have seen historically. Over his last 5 games versus the Clippers, LeBron, he's averaging a massive 33.8 points, 8.8 rebounds, and 6.6 assists per game. That comes out to a massive 49.2 PRAs, which is way over this number. And LeBron, he's coming in this game with some momentum as well, almost averaging a double-double with points and assists, but his PRA average comes out to 36.2 PRAs per game over that span, which is right at this number. But I believe, like I said, we're going to see LeBron kick it up a notch. He knows that with a win here versus the Clippers, will do a lot for the Lakers' playoff chances. Give me LeBron, give me King, give me GOAT James to go over his 36.5 PRAs versus the Clips.
Love it, Trey. For my player prop tonight, I'm going back to the Golden Goose. CJ McCollum over 2.5 made threes, played up to 3.5 made threes, depending on when it comes out against the Pacers. Giving out CJ, it's a rare thing for me. I don't like to throw him out a ton, but I would love to take him every single game. He's going to be up against, in a good matchup here, going up against the Pacers, who have one of the worst defenses in the NBA. And this should be the first game back for CJ after a little bit of an injury. He came out against the Heat a couple nights ago, and he has not played in back-to-back games. But he should be back on the floor for this game going up against the Pacers. Again, it should be a really good spot to take him, especially coming off an injury. The defense is going to be non-existent, and he's going to have a ton of open looks from the outside. The Pacers are giving up 122.1 points per game, and CJ before his injury had made 3+ threes in 6 of his last 7 games, making 4+ threes in 3 of those 7. He is still shooting 41.7% from deep on the season, which is his second highest in his career besides his 2016-17 season with the Blazers. I'm going back to the Golden Goose here. CJ McCollum over his 3-pointer made against the Pacers as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I went with the Cavs. They went up a point. I took the -4.5 now against the Bulls, and I'm also going with the under 219.5 total points in this game. I love this play. The Cavs, they're going to dominate here. They just coming off a huge half-court shot win with Max Strus last night. So they're coming in that game with some momentum. Also going with LeBron James, GOAT James, King James, over 36.5 PRAs versus the Clips. He's going to dominate here. He's going to be in front of his family in Los Angeles, and he's just going to dominate like he always does.
Yeah, I'm going with the Lake Show, plus 3.5 against the Clippers. I think they need this game more than Clippers. And I like CJ McCollum, the Golden Goose, over his threes against that really bad Indiana Pacers defense. Guys, it's going to do it for NBA Plays and Props for Wednesday, February 28th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. We also have a new game. It's going to be Trey and myself versus the Bear Pack. You can call it Pros versus Joes if you want. I don't really like the name because I don't consider us pros. I don't consider you guys Joes. But Trey, if you want to go to the YouTube channel, this is how you guys play. You're going to go to our YouTube channel. You're going to hit the community tab. We've been in the community tab a lot this season. You're going to go to the community tab. We have our plays for the day. So obviously the intro is not going to have plays for today, but these are our plays for our next video. It's the Pelicans -2.5, the Heat -5, Quinnipiac -4.5, and Wisconsin -10.5. Those are Trey's and myself's plays. What you guys are going to do is pick which one you think will not hit, meaning you're going to fade us, which is Pros versus Joes, which is the game called. But you guys are going to try to pick which one is not going to hit. If you guys win, you're going to get a point. If we win, we're going to get a point. We're going to run it Friday through Friday every single week. whichever team has the most wins, so 4-3, 6-2, whatever it is, that person or group will win $50. If the community wins, we're going to do a wheel spin for the community. If we win, I don't know how we're going to get our cheddar, but you guys are just going to have to subscribe, I guess, more. But that's the game. Hopefully everybody understands it. Trey, let's get into the video. Look at the leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's two options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,